I always thought that airdrops were a waste of time and a waste of money until I realized that. If you do it manually, it is. But then what it is? What is an airdrop? It's a reward for having done some transaction on the blockchain on the different protocols. Now, how do we make those transactions? By just signing a message. What could do that? A computer could do it better than us. So if we automate it, we stay in accounts and only 3 minutes spent to do all that, we will profit from $23,000. And if we had 100 accounts, now the profit skyrocket to $234,000. But I'm not going to say that everyone can do this. And you will see along this video who can do it, because few people will miss some key strategies. The first step is to find the airdrops. Which one to do? You could go on airdrops.io, or you could check also the previous video where we talked about those different airdrops. But also a great tool will be the one from the Bankless podcast, really good podcast. They have a paid membership and you can have it. Or otherwise, of course, in the investors boardroom, we also share those airdrops and go a bit further into the farming. Now farming, or what is it? Instead of interacting with just wallet, we're going to multiply the number of wallets we have and we're going to ask to a program to do all those operations for us. It's like if you bake a cake and you find the perfect recipe, well, then you can start to open a factory and everything's going to be to the millimeter. So every time you produce the perfect cake. But now you make a bunch of money with it. One cake, you're not going to make that much money. Right? Now let's go to the second step, and it's more a warning, the Sybil attack. Sybil attack is basically being caught having multiple wallets. To understand the Sybil attack, let's get an analogy. You see a group of beautiful people and think, I'm going to ask their contact details. So like this, I can have some intimate relationship with them, or maybe more, or maybe less. You decide, it's not my problem. But you ask the number of 1, of 2, and then 3. And what happened in this group of 5? They realized that you are actually acting and trying to get everyone, but you could get only 1, because this is an airdrop. It's supposed to be only 1 per person. So then you're going to be flagged at Sybil, and then no one in the group will ever talk to you. Or maybe 1, but that's only in real life, because they're going to be like, you're still a really good deal. You are subscribed to Handsome Finance. By the way, welcome to Handsome Finance, where we study what's happening on the blockchain. We act smartly. We don't talk, we do. We research, and we are done with the matcha. So you know, a lot of research I've been going through, because I'm going to automate everything for you. So how to avoid Sybil attack? First, you don't want any connection from wallet 1 to wallet 2 to wallet 3. No. It's going to be Sybil. Same. You have your MetaMask and you sell to the other wallets. No, it's going to be Sybil again. But what you can do is to use a centralized exchange. See a centralized exchange as a dating platform, maybe. So we don't know who is connected to who. Because if you connect the social media, oh my goodness, you give the Instagram and they can see, oh, you've been following this and that. They follow you, you know them, your deal is gone. But with a centralized exchange and the hot wallet, what they do is they use different addresses to send you the funds. So that would be good. However, the reverse is not possible. When you're going to make all the gains, don't send it back to a hot wallet from a SEX, because your deposit address is the same. I know it's technical, but this is Handsome Finance. So that's what I was saying. So to have a unique deposit address, you create sub-accounts. And also, when you're farming, because you could be farming manually, you list all the steps. You can find them everywhere online, but it's usually pretty simple. We explained it in the previous video, but think about the business of each of those protocol, infrastructure, or application that you are going to use. They get paid usually for each transactions and what's happening. It's like on the highway, you get money when people enter the highway and when they exit the highway. In between, they don't really make money unless they have some shares into the petrol station and the restaurant. But we're going too far in this. So let's get back to it. And the second warning is you have to act as humanly as possible, because we're going to farm and do a lot of transaction. So what is a human normally doing? He send one message one day. Then the day 2, maybe 2 message. Then day 3, no message. Then day 5 again, and then we get 5 messages. It's same if you use any dating apps. I had a friend, for example. He hired someone from the Philippines, paid $3 an hour, had the script, always copy paste, always copy paste. Well, it worked. But sometimes he got Sybil. He said, why you say the exact same things to me, to my friend? Well, in that case, they didn't care. But in other case, they would care. So be smart. And we are going to act smart. So the good thing will be, okay, we do different transactions on different days at different time. We want to randomize as much as possible. And let's not forget that actually airdrops are kind of a competition, because the Jito airdrops that happened recently is the biggest users that receive the most. People receive between 5,000 to 20,000 US dollars and even more. You see that? Those 10 users, they get more than 100K. So it's not that many people. It's less than 10,000 people that receive this airdrop. And I want you to be in it. That's why you're here. And you're not considering this channel as a one night stand or one video stand, as we should say. Because I know that 80%, they're not subscribed. Actually, it's probably 90% now. But everyone that clicks subscribe, you're going to get there. You deserve it. On a side note, if you plan to invest in Jito or you're a holder, you should check the top addresses that hold those ones, because maybe they're going to farm other airdrops. We saw that in other videos how to do it. I can't explain everything again on each video. But also, you will see when they are going to sell. If they are sending it to an exchange or just swapping it, you will have this information and you will know when to sell. You could also use DeFi Llama that have a great catalog of all the airdrops. Personally, I think my life is worth more than doing all the click manually, doing all those transactions, following an SOP. I don't want to do that. As a lazy investor, I look out for tools to do this for me, because I know a friend that did it. And even for the KYC when it was needed, he knew how to hire the people to do it for him. And with his team, they made a bank. And I was like, why am I not making a bank? So I got myself one of those tools. It's not cheap. It's not available to everyone. It will be like at least $3,000. Plus, to farm the airdrops, to get a lot on it, you need 5 to 10K. Yeah, it's not accessible to everyone. You have to stop thinking that the plebs is going to get rich with airdrop. However, you get what you paid for, because I can farm Layer 0, ZK Sync, Starknet, Base, Crawl, Linear is coming, up to 100 wallets. That's why I'm going to do it in front of you. This is it. The software do the job for me. So I can relax. I can do whatever I want. I can go on a date with my girlfriend. I can take a walk. I'm farming the airdrops. I'm doing the work. But you can see that, for example, the fees of transactions can be pretty high. And then it will be costly to farm all those airdrops, but with the potential that you can make for the gains. This is an investment. Now, I don't have any connection with this tool, which is sad because I like it and I think it's a good product. But what you should pay attention to is those airdrops that are coming and people are not ready for it. So even if you're going to do it manually or you're going to farm them, you should check this out. And of course, you're welcome to join us in the investors boardroom. But anyway, you have to remember as well one thing. Please stay handsome. And I see you in the next one. Ciao.